Good morning, my dear friends. Today we will go to the last pages of the lesson number 2, Nationalism in India. See, you're seeing a photograph of Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Now, if you look at the photograph of Bal Gangadhar Tilak, in all the four corners, if you look closely, you will see one picture of a temple, one of a masjid, one of a gurudwara, and one of a church. Now, why has he put this photograph? This is to bring about Hindu-Muslim unity, to prove to the people of India that we are all one, that he is not practicing religious divide. Understand, this were some of the methods used by the nationalist leaders to bring about unity among the Hindus, Muslims and people of other religious, where the British were doing divide and rule, the nationalist leaders were working very hard to bring about unity. And see, like if you go down in the lesson, in the second paragraph, you will see that Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay in 1870s, he wrote the song Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram meaning, I bow to you, motherland. And this was one of the songs, just like Allama Iqbal's Sare Jahan Se Acha Hindustan Hamara. These were the hymns which were sung by the people when they were having when they were marching for their freedom, where they're fighting for their freedom. When they used to go, there used to be public processions and all, people used to sing these songs. And later the song was adopted in his novel Anand Mat. See, you please underline these things. It is like it will come for objectives. Okay, now we had last chapter, that is Nationalism in India. We discussed something about an allegory. Now in India also we had an allegory painted by Abhinandranath Tagore. He painted the allegory. See, what is the difference between Indian allegory, that is Bharat Mata, and Germania? See, Germania, she had a sword. She was ready to fight, but she had an olive branch. They have shown her like an warrior allegory. But in India, you see, they have shown her as a motherly figure. In one hand she has food, other hand she has rosary, one hand clothing, other hand learning, meaning she is a motherly figure, calm, quiet, looking after her children, that is the people of the country. So she is ascetic also, meaning God fearing, and the lotuses near her feet are the provinces during the British government, 8 provinces during the British government. See, this is the difference between Bharat Mata and Germania. Now if you look, when the British came to India, they in a planned way, they were destroying our culture and tradition. They were like looking down, they were laughing at our folk tales, our history, our literature. It always happens. See, if tomorrow India tries to rule some other nation, we will also do the same thing. It is human mentality. But then, see, one example was Natesha Shastri. He published a massive 4-volume collection of Tamil folk tales, Folklore of Southern India. Please underline this, okay? Folklore of Southern India, where he showed, it is just like, you remember Grimm's fairy tales. Same thing here also. These stories were told by the word of mouth from the grandparents to the grandchildren and all. See, even you, when you are small, when you not have your food, your grandparents used to tell you stories so that you'd see. These are the stories which were handed out from the one generation to another generation, and he collected. This is a national treasure which is not to be lost whatsoever. Now see, during the Swadeshi movement in Bengal, a tricolor flag was designed. It had 8 lotuses representing the provinces of British India, crescent moon representing Hindus and Muslims. But then, please underline this, what I am going to tell you now. By 1921, Gandhiji had designed the Swaraj flag. It was again a tricolor, red, green and white, but had a spinning wheel in the center, representing self-help. meaning we don't want British. Matlab, you remember boycott and Swadeshi movement, where we started weaving our own cotton cloth, same thing. Okay, so please underline this. Gandhiji designed, who designed the Swaraj flag? Gandhiji designed the Swaraj flag, or it may come, what was there in the center of the Swaraj flag designed by Gandhiji? It was a spinning wheel, not chakra. Okay, now we have the chakra, Ashoka chakra. See, the Indians basically, the Indians wanted to create a sense of nationalism, and here in India, relations, blood relations are very important. So what happens, see, if you look at Nehru's photograph, it is a photograph with holding the image of Bharat Mata and the map of India close to his heart. Now, see, I remember when we were chota bachas, na, when we were in first standard and second standard, when we were small children studying, we were also given general knowledge questions. So when teacher used to ask who was the first prime minister of our country, we used to say Chacha Nehru. We used to not say Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Chacha Nehru. Chacha, who is Chacha? Father's younger brother. Have a sense of belonging, a sense of, nahi bhai, he is our, yes, he is our uncle, he is among us. So that way, the Hindus and the Muslims, we, or people of all religions, used to look upon him as a relative. See, this way, see, in India, where relations, blood relations are very important, this way the nationalist leaders worked towards trying to develop a sense of oneness. So you see, Kashmir also was not far away from all these things. See, we have great writers. If you are, you should feel proud, especially the children of Kashmir should feel proud that we have had great writers like Ghulam Ahmad Mahjoor's Our Country is a Garden. He's written great books like to encourage nationalism. See, underline these things, okay? Abdul Ahad Azad's The River, The Waterfall and the Stars, Dinanath Nadim, Sont and Grav. And then we have, you, I don't know, I can, who can forget Laleshwari? Who can forget Laleshwari, popularly known as Laldid? And her Lalla Vakyayani, or wise sayings of Laldid. Matlab, she brought about, her verses illustrated the union of streams of Shaivite philosophy and Sufism. You know, the Pandits in Kashmir pray to Shiva, and there is Sufism very much prevalent in Kashmir. So she brought about a union of Sufism and Shaivite philosophy, and her shruks of her disciple Sheikh Nuruddin. Matlab, she being a Hindu, she had a great disciple Sheikh Nuruddin. Just look at the greatness of Kashmiri culture. Union of the Hindus and the Muslims. Doesn't it make you feel proud? Then brought about devotional religion among the common masses. But in Jammu also, Jammu was not far away. Don't think that Jammu had nothing to do. The Dogri literature, folk tales, folk songs by eminent poets like Hardatta Shastri, Lanka Teri Nayo Bachni and Dinu Bhai Pans, Ut Majura Ja Kasana. Matlab, trying to give a warning to the British Empire ki bhai, now you cannot stop us gaining our independence also. See, the theme of patriotism, though the Indian masses were not educated in English, but these vernacular language books created a josh among the people of our country to work towards the freedom of our country. Vernacular language has played a prominent role. I should say, I'm not finding words how to tell it. It created a josh among the people. See, when it was read to the people, just imagine being read in Kashmiri. Ghulam Ahmad Mahjoor's work is written in Urdu and Kashmiri, and if it is read out to the people, then what josh it must have created. That was for the whole of the country. I'm not talking only about Kashmir, I'm talking about the whole of the country. How our nationalist leaders have worked for the freedom of our country, laid down their lives, laid down their careers, and we have got it on a platter. Understand?